Wow.
Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Perth Zoo and our elephant demonstration. We have about 3 or 4 different demonstrations we do. We try and vary them each day just to make it a bit more interesting for the elephants, and also any of you guys that come to the zoo regularly, just to make it a bit more interesting for you guys as well. The demonstration we're doing today will be our enrichment demonstration. We'll just go through a couple of the activities we do with the elephants here to keep their lives a bit more interesting, keep them active and a bit healthier. So before we start, we'll introduce the elephants to you. So it looks like Permai is ready to say hi. So the one up on the rock that's saying hello now, her name's Permai. She's working with Claire today. Permai came to the zoo back in 1992 with our male elephant Pujomas. They were both orphaned elephants from Malaysia. They're only about 3 years of age when they first came to the zoo. And Permai now is about 27 years of age, and she weighs about 3.7 tonne.
Wow.
So as I said, she'll be working with Claire today. Now the other elephant coming across towards the rock, her name's Trisha. Trish will be working with Gavin today. Anyone who's lived in Perth for a while will probably know Trish. She's been here at the zoo since 1963. So she's getting quite old for an elephant now. Some of the older ones amongst you may remember Trish in the old concrete enclosure with the pillars around it. Well, thankfully Trish is out of there now. She's got a bit more room to move around, and also company of her friend Permai there. Now Trish is actually coming up for 60 years of age. She'll be 60 in January next year. So she is getting on for an elephant. A good lifespan for an elephant's normally between about 60 and 70 years. So she is starting to get a little bit older now, and she slowed down a bit. We do a few things with her just to keep her mobile. We give her a massage 3 times a week with a horse massage unit, and she also goes for big walks around the zoo every day. So she's still going quite well, but you will notice throughout the demonstration she's not quite as fast as Permai and a lot of the activities they'll be doing. So it looks like Permai is going to have a little throw with the ball to Claire at the moment. I think if you have a watch. There we go. Oh, nice throw. Nice big throw up in, almost into the mud wallow. So you might think that we're performing tricks or something with the elephants here, trying to entertain you guys, but it's not actually true. We do as many different activities with the elephants, as I said, to keep them stimulated. They're very, very smart. So they need their brain stimulated, and also they need a lot of exercise. In the wild, they spend a lot of time searching for enough food and water to sustain them. An adult elephant will eat up to about 150 kilos of vegetation a day, and they will can drink up to about 200 litres of water. So in the wild, they're on the go, probably 16 to 18 hours a day. They'll be travelling, finding food, grazing, and it keeps them quite busy. Whereas here at the zoo, all their food and water is provided for them. They don't have to go searching for it. So they do have a lot of spare time on their hands. So it's important for such an intelligent animal that you do give them challenges, because yeah, they obviously will become bored if they have nothing to do. So that is why we try to come up with as many different activities as we can, things that are a bit of fun for them, things that get them using their brain, and as I say, quite a few things that do exercise, such as a lot of walking. We do, these two girls go for a big walk around the zoo every day before opening, between 7 and 9, and then Trisha can go for walks again later in the day. She's a lot calmer than Permai, and she can walk amongst the public, whereas Permai is still a little bit nervous at times, so we only go before public hours with her. I think she's going to have a little kick now with the ball. So she's got a lot of it's very skillful at different activities with the balls, between kicking them, throwing them. She can catch them. She can do quite a few different things. So it looks like Trisha's going to carry that big tyre. It's pretty heavy, that tyre, but Trisha can still carry it around, as you'll see. And as I say, it's very important to keep them moving. Same as anyone, if they don't use their muscles, if we don't get them stretching and we don't get them walking and carrying things, they will lose the strength in their muscle, and certainly won't do them any favours in the long run. Okay, I've gone on to a little bit of chalk drawing by the way.
Oh, that's so cute.
Elephants in the wild as well as captivity have been seen picking up sticks, drawing patterns in the sand. We've seen these guys where they'll pick up a rock and draw on the concrete platforms or on the walls in the barn. So it is a behaviour that they will do themselves just for something to do, and we do. We've just basically replaced the rock or the stick with a piece of chalk and a board, so that
look, you can have it now.
can see the finished result of their drawing. You'll notice Permai, when she does it, she puts a lot of effort in. She does big circles pretty much. She'll wriggle her ears around, shake her head a little bit. She sometimes she'll break the chalk, but she always puts a fair bit of effort in. Whereas if you see Trisha draw, she will just do a gentle side. Thanks guys. Thank you. So yeah, she's done a pretty good job there today.
Oh,
and she's learning how to hold it up by herself as well.
That is wicked.
Through the summer months we also take the elephants swimming. We have a pool down the other end of the enclosure. It's a nice activity when it's really hot. They aren't as keen on walking, so taking them for a swim is a good alternative for them. It's good for Trish, being older, it takes the weight off her joints when she has a little bit of a swim. And Permai, I think Trisha did a catch then by the sounds of it, which is pretty good for her. She's, as I say, doesn't learn quite as quick as Permai when she's learning new things. But yeah, the swimming's good. Permai has learned a game. We'll play with her in the pool, where we will have a weighted bag and we'll throw that in the water, and she'll search around. She'll go underneath the water and feel around with her trunk and find it, and then bring it back to us. So what Claire's doing with Permai there now, she's just got a little scent in the in tube. She's using different scents. I think this one's coffee today, but she'll use a different scent. She does a lot of this with the male elephant as well. Basically can get them to smell the scent and then go and find where she's hidden it. Permai's just starting, so Claire's making it pretty easy for her to find. Whereas with the male elephant, Claire's done work with him for quite a few months now, and he will actually, she can bring him into the barn and then hide a scent out in his yard, and then go back in, let him smell the scent that he's looking for, and then let him out, and he'll go all around his enclosure. You can see his trunk sniffing around until he finds the scent and brings it back to her. So Claire's just helping Permai a little bit, just having it fairly close and waiting for Permai to find it, and then you may hear Claire blow a little high-pitched whistle, which will let Permai know she's on the right track. It looks like she's gone a little bit off course there. As I say, it's a new thing for her, so She hasn't quite got the idea as well as the boy has yet, but hopefully with a bit of time she'll get the idea as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other forms of enrichment we do, besides the activities that we do with the elephants.
Got it.
So it looks like Permo's found it now.
She's trying to pick it up.
You'll see Claire will whistle when she found it, and she'll give her a treat now for that. So whenever we're working with the elephants, we always use food reinforcement. We'll bring out treats in those little bags on the keeper's side.
Put it on here.
They're things like apple, carrot, sweet potato, pear and celery. And whenever they've done something we ask, they'll give them a treat. Also, as you get to know the elephants, even just giving them praise and tactile, which is like pats, can also be a reward for them as well, because they know by your voice if you're pleased, and once they know you well, they will try hard to do things to please you, because they do enjoy just that praise and getting patted as well. So it looks like Trish is doing a bit of soccer in the background with Gavin. I think Permo's going to come and join in a minute as well.
So cool.
Trish is just warming up there. Once again, Trish is when she started out,
like,
she
no.
was pretty lazy on the soccer, but she's gradually got better. Before she would never get the ball herself, which she's not doing now either, but she certainly has got the idea a lot better to get the ball herself, trap it with her trunk, and then kick it all the way back to Permo. Permo, on the other hand, we had to spend a bit of time getting her to kick the ball softer, because at the start she would kick it so hard it would go sailing over Trish's head. So we had to just tell her to kick it a little bit more gently so that it can go to Trish, where Trish can actually stop it. It's not a bad pace, but a little bit of pull, but it looks like it's coming around. And Trish has got it. So it's just an activity they can do together. We try and do different activities where they can work together. Two girls, we carry a pole around together.
So I'm not letting that go.
So they've got to work together, carrying an end each. With the younger elephant Permo and our male Puchamus, we will also do what we call a baton pass, where we'll give one of them a wood baton.
Let's go with her back foot.
And they'll walk halfway across the enclosure and pass it through the fence to the other one, and vice versa.
I might be 60, but I can still play.
It's a good way of getting them exercise and also just working together. We also
she caught it.
She's so relaxed about it.
other forms of enrichment we do is making them different treats, making them have to work for their treats. So you might have saw them before, the two girls had a bran block. It sort of looks like a limestone rock. We often get asked if they're eating a rock, but it's actually a bran frozen with water into an ice block.
No,
and basically they've got to break it up to eat it. We also do big ice blocks with water and fruit and veggie frozen in it, where they've got to smash the ice up to get it the little pieces of fruit. You'll see after the demonstration, just behind where Gavin and Trish are there's a blue drum there. I put some hay in it at the start, and we'll put that, Permo will actually help Claire hang it up, and that will, Permo will have to work to get that hay out. She'll have to bang the barrel around for the hay to fall through so that she can get at it. Once again, that's just made through the demo. We do that with Permo because she eats a lot faster than Trisha, and she will actually eat her food if we just put it on the ground and then come and hassle Trisha. So we put it up there so it takes her a bit longer and gives Trish a bit of a head start. So it looks like Permo's going to try and kick the big one. Whoa! Look out, guys! Right over Trisha's back. Looks like Trisha's going to do her drawing now. You'll see it's a little bit more controlled and slow than Permo's one. But Trish does enjoy that as well. Also at night, all their food we hang up in nets, all their browse, which is different branches of trees, and also all their hay will hang up in nets, which they have to reach up high. They can only get small bits at a time. They have to use their trunk muscles to get it. So we do this to keep them busy, keep them occupied for longer, and also, Permai's trying to back kick now, which is a bit more difficult. Obviously, for her to line the ball up takes a bit more coordination, but we'll give it a go. Hopefully she'll do a good one. Try again. Oh. Yeah, so we hang their food up, so it gets them using the muscles they should be using, and as I say, it takes them more time. Drawing as well. Very nice, Trish. Try another one with Permai. Oh, nice kick. So, yeah, so basically that's a big part of working with the elephants, besides preparing their food and water, doing all their husbandry that they need, giving them baths and things like that. And then a lot of our time is basically occupying them, giving them challenges to do, getting them using their brain and also using different physical abilities, so using different muscles, stretching. So as I say, it's not to entertain people, it is actually for the elephant's benefit. We do this all the time, whether people are here or not, because it is a lot better for the elephants to be doing things, to have challenges. Uh-oh. I don't really like what Trish is doing. It's a little bit too cold today. Trish, that's not very nice on a day like this. It's not so bad in summer, but it's not so good.
Oh, look.
It looks like Trish has done a really good job today. I think she'll be getting some yummy hay. So we give them their oaten hay, which is basically it is their favourite hay. We've also got another hay called Rhodes hay or meadow hay, which doesn't have as high calories as the oaten hay. So the oaten hay is like a special treat for them. So we give it to them every day after their demo so that they enjoy doing the demonstration each day, because they know they're going to get a nice treat at the end. Also when we take them for walks around the zoo, if they've been good, and then we'll come back and give them a nice big reward, so they know that when they're good on their walk, they'll get a nice reward when they come home. So it looks like Permai's just helping Claire put her hay up. She'll start eating that. Trisha's got her hay ready. But thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration, learned a little bit more about the different enrichment activities we do with the elephants here. And yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We will come forward now. If anyone has any more questions, we'll try and answer them for you. But thanks a lot for coming along.